had a terrible stalker experience in 1974. I used to live in Florida in a small town surrounded by trees. The house I was living in had a pool. I was 12 years old at the time. On the first week, my dad saw a man with a red mask looking inside the bathroom window while my mom was taking a shower. My dad chased the creep, but he got on his dirt bike and drove off. Then, later on we all went inside the pool. And the same guy in the red mask pulled up on his dirt bike next to our fence. The man just stared at us with an evil look and did not say a word. Then he threw an envelope and left on his dirt bike. Inside the envelope there was a paper that said, 6 days love 666. I was creeped out. My mom wanted to leave, but my dad said, no, I'm not going anywhere. Who does this punk think he is? Later on around 1:40 a.m., someone was knocking on the door. My dad got his gun to check the door. When he opened the door, no one was outside. About 8 minutes later, I hear knocking on my window. And when I look, I see a guy with a red mask watching me by the window. I was screaming for help, and my mom and dad ran into my room. The guy broke my window and ran off. He left another letter saying, 5 more days 666. The next day, my dad got the window fixed and installed security cameras. The stalker passed by at night on his dirt bike and threw a brick through the living room window. The brick had a letter and it said 4 more days 666. My dad screamed at the guy in the red mask and said, I'm going to call the cops. My dad was trying to call the cops, but there was no signal. Then I see the man inside my house running up to my dad. He punched my dad in the face multiple times and broke his nose. There was blood everywhere. And then he said,
if you call the cops, evil things will happen.
The guy with the red mask took out a gun and grabbed my mom. Then he told my dad,
tell the cops anything, and I will put your wife and kid to sleep.
The guy with the red mask let my mom go and ran off. We packed up and left the house that same night. My parents were both traumatized by the experience. We rarely talked about what happened, but I could tell it was always on their minds. Always be alert of your surroundings and have something to defend yourself from creeps.